Hello, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so very much for having me.
How are you doing? How are you holding up?
I'm doing okay. We're coming up on a kind of a hard anniversary, but I've kind of been so busy that I haven't had time to be sad or morose. And we're doing something kind of great, so it's good. I'm excited, which is a weird feeling.
Matthew Perry, cherished for his role as Chandler Bing on the iconic series Friends, left an indelible mark on television and in the hearts of millions. Tragically, he passed away in October 2023. Today, we delve into his family's reflections and memories as they share their thoughts for the first time since his death. In a poignant statement released shortly after his passing, Matthew's family opened up about their profound
What it means. You've said in the past, it's sort of like a love letter to your brother. What did you mean by that?
That's a very good question. For me, I think there was a part of me that wanted to stay as close to him as I could. I was also extraordinarily proud of him. I was always proud of him because he was a fantastic human being and
grief. They described him as a loving son, brother, and uncle, emphasizing the joy he brought into their lives. Matthew was not just our family member, he was our joy, they shared. His laughter and humor filled our homes. He had a unique ability to make everyone feel special. They reminisced about family gatherings, where Matthew's quick wit would often steal the show. He loved to entertain us and always had a joke ready, they recalled. Those moments will forever be etched in our hearts. Matthew was open about his battles with addiction and mental health issues, often using his experiences to help others. His family highlighted the courage he displayed throughout these challenges.
We sat down with Matthew Perry's family, including his mother, Suzanne. This is their first in-depth television interview since Matthew Perry's tragic death almost a year ago.
He went through a period, interestingly enough, just before he died, when he was showing me.
He fought hard, and he wanted to help others in similar situations, they emphasized. Matthew believed that sharing his story could bring hope to those who felt lost. His family noted that he was passionate about raising awareness for mental health. He wanted people to know it was okay to seek help, they stated. His journey was difficult, but his message of resilience and hope remains important. Matthew Perry's contributions to entertainment were remarkable. His portrayal of Chandler Bing not only brought laughter, but also relatable moments that resonated with viewers. His comedic timing and heartfelt performances set a standard in television. We hope people remember him for the joy he brought into their lives, his family expressed.
And it was almost as though it was a premonition or something. I didn't think about it at the time, but I thought, how long has it been since we've had a conversation like that? It's been years.
You got to have that moment of
I think
healing.
There was something.
More than just a character on a show, he was a true friend to many through his work. Since his passing, tributes have poured in from fans and fellow actors, highlighting his kindness and the impact he made on those around him. Many have shared stories of how Matthew influenced their lives, both on and off the screen. As we remember Matthew Perry, it's clear that his legacy will live on through the laughter and love he shared. His family stands united in their grief, holding on to the memories that defined him. We will always cherish him and carry his spirit in our hearts, they said. Thank you for the love you showed him. He truly appreciated it.
We sat down with Matthew Perry's family, including his mother, Suzanne. This is their first in-depth television interview since Matthew Perry's tragic death almost a year ago.
He went through a period, interestingly enough, just before he died, when he was showing me one of his new houses. He came up to me and he said,
We hope people remember him for the joy he brought into their lives, they expressed. He was more than just a character on a show. He was a friend to many through his work. Tributes have poured in from fans and fellow actors alike. Many have shared personal stories of how Matthew impacted their lives, both on and off screen. He was generous and kind, always lifting others up, one co-star reflected. Matthew's unique blend of humor and vulnerability set a standard in television comedy. His ability to tackle serious topics with wit made him a relatable figure. He showed us that it's okay to be vulnerable and still be funny, his family added. Matthew's family spoke about their personal connections with him, emphasizing the bond they shared. They described how he was always there for them, offering support and love. "He was my big brother, and he always had my back," one sibling shared. "I could talk to him about anything, and he would listen without judgment." Matthew took pride in being a mentor to his younger relatives, always encouraging them to pursue their passions. "He believed in us and pushed us to be our best selves," they noted. As we remember Matthew Perry, it's evident that his legacy will live on through the laughter, love, and compassion he shared. His family stands united in their grief.
An incredible feat. Matthew Perry now has the #1 movie in America. The Whole 9 Yards, made with one of his screen heroes, Bruce Willis.
It's been good. I'm glad we got to know each other. You know what? Me too. You can go now.
Right.
Cherishing the memories that defined him. "We will always carry his spirit in our hearts," they said. "Thank you for all the love you showed him. He truly appreciated it and will be deeply missed." In memory of Matthew Perry, thank you for the laughter, the lessons, and the joy you brought to our lives. You will be deeply missed, but never forgotten.